Well, as Ron said, I'm Cameron. Right now, I'm customer service at Dimension Trader. I'm the guy you talk to if you have any questions. And as we move through the next hour, I want to encourage everybody to use the chat feature. Of course, your question may be answered when during our presentation. So if you don't see a response in the chat room right away, it's merely because we know that it's going to get answered as we move forward. Also, we have a wonderful offer for you today for attending. We're going to invite you to spend next week with us in our Easy Trader training room. And that's a live room in the live markets. And I'll tell you more about that as we go forward. But let's move forward here. We do need to remind everybody that all trading involves risk. Please spend just a moment reading this important disclaimer. Never trade with money you can't afford to use. No safe trading system has ever been devised. And all results are considered to be hypothetical here unless stated otherwise. All right. Now here at Dimension Trader, we've been writing indicators for the past 15 years. In fact, Mike Green, the owner of our company, has been a professional trader for well beyond 20 years. He couldn't find the tools out there to give him the edge he needed. So he started writing indicators, and and as a result, today we have over 38 proprietary indicators, and you're going to see a handful of those in the next hour. These indicators and different combinations have come together to create different trading methods. In fact, we've generated 5 award-winning trading methods right now, including the Easy Trader and the Nexus, which you are going to see in the next hour. Now, we've also automated the Easy Trader and the Nexus. We call that our GTX automated entry and trade management systems because it's a very sophisticated entry and trade management, of course, using NinjaTrader. And the 2 trading systems you're going to see today, or trading methods, I should say, are the Easy Trader and the Nexus. And we also provide a wide range of education, and that starts right here with Mike Havens. Now, Mike is going to be our presenter today, and I'm going to turn the screen over to him in just a moment. But he's been a futures trader, and he is instrumental in developing the Nexus trading system. That's kind of his baby, so I know he's anxious to show that to you this afternoon. Now, the Nexus is just one of 5 Dimension Trader trading models that are offered in our Easy Trader Pro package. And I'll show you more about that later on. Now, when Mike's not professionally trading, he does moderate our training and orientation room every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Tell you more about that also as we go on, and that's exactly what we would like you all to attend as guests, as our guest next week for the time here. We're just going to give you really a preview. It's like the tip of the iceberg, what Mike's going to show you. And we have much more time to go in depth on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays in the live markets as our software is functioning there in the markets. So we really encourage you to register for that, and I'll show you more about that in the future. So for right now, let's just jump right in here. Let's get Mike going, and I know he's anxious to show you our systems and our methods. So with that, Mike, I'm going to click it over to you. So we all may have just a few minutes of downtime here with our screens as we flip over, but Mike will be with us in just one moment.
Well, everyone, again, this is Mike Havens. You should all be seeing my screen, and you should also be hearing my voice. So again, thank you, Cameron. I want to welcome you to our webinar and TrainPub for giving us the opportunity to present here to you today. This is Dimension Trader. And as Cameron briefly just touched on, and I'll talk about a little bit more as well, we have over 34 workspaces, 38 or more indicators, and 3 automated trading strategies that we offer here at Dimension Trader. Now, just due to the lack of time, and we've got an hour and to present here to you, we're going to focus on really just a couple, and the two that we're going to focus on here for this afternoon is going to be the Easy Trader. That's our discretionary trading flagship software, and we're going to focus on that. And a little bit later, we're going to talk about the Nexus. And the Nexus is the workspace that I designed, custom indicators, more advanced discretionary trading, has some different trading rules, but we'll cover all of that here this afternoon. So we'll go ahead and get started. And I also want to thank, not only in terms of Cameron for the presentation, I'll be kicking it back over to Cameron to wrap up, but also Mike Green, the owner and developer of Dimension Trader, our software and everything that you're seeing here today. Mike Green is in the house, and any questions that you have, feel free to put them in the chat room, between Mike Green and Cameron. We'll do our best to respond to you in the chat box to answer all of your questions. And then, of course, at the end, we'll turn it back over to Cameron and he can wrap up and show you how you can be a part of our Easy Trader training and orientation room next week to see more of what we're talking about here in depth. So let's go ahead and get started. You can see on your chart, this is the Easy Trader software. This is our flagship discretionary trading software. What's so nice about this and why we call it the flagship is because it tells you when to get into the trade. It tells you when to get out of the trade. It paints the bars green for your confirmation alert signal to go long. It paints the bars red to confirm for you when to go short, and it gives you a white bar for you to know to exit, or if you've already filled that position on your dome, you're just waiting for it to go reset, and that's the exit no trade with the white bars. So what's really nice about the Easy Trader, and it says it all in the name, folks, Easy Trader. It's just a comfortable way to discretionary trade. You use your indicators to prepare you when you can anticipate getting that confirmation alert on your chart so that you know when to click on your dome for that market order long or that market order short, or hit the close button and exit and get out of the trade. And it does it right here with the Easy Trader right on your chart. And you could tell when you've got the trades because you're going to see the green bars paint green for your long. Let me just scroll over here and I'll move this up a little bit so you can see it. Right there. There's your long. There's your long. Paints the bars green. The other thing that the Easy Trader does, not only in terms of it put the confirmation alert right here on your chart, it puts the time. It puts the price. It gives you the money management, the trade management. It puts it right here on the chart. So you're going to be able to see not only the time and the price, but you're going to be able to see the first 4 ticks. Is going to be able to have a price level because we try to use a default on our Easy Trader of 1 contract where you're trying to get to 4 ticks with lock in profit. Then after that, it's going to move up and it's going to go to a break even on your second contract, and then moves up a little bit more. It locks in profit on 8 ticks. We're trading the E-mini futures market. You can see it up here, the ES September 15th contract. But the Easy Trader that I'm talking about here, we have this. It's available in all the major markets, whether you like to trade the gold, the crude, the DAX, the Russell, the YM. It doesn't make a difference. It's available on all these different markets. And we are trading the Easy Trader, the E-mini futures market using our proprietary ZT bars 3-tick. Each one of these bars here is proprietary ZT bars. It's worth the price of admission just getting the software, folks, just to get the Z bars. Because if you've ever traded candlesticks, night and day, smoother way to recognize when to stay in the market, an easier way to trade. You can recognize it in terms of with the Z bars. I know when Mike Green, when he designed, developed, and I had a chance to put it on my chart, it's like, how fast can I get my hands on these Z bars? Because this is the way to go. But this is the Easy Trader. We have 4 different indicators that you see here in our chart, and I'll scroll this down a little bit so I can drop this down so you can see it. We've got 4 different indicators on the chart. Between the Easy Trader Buddy, that's the MACDs here, these dots, these are above the 0 line. When it's solid red, that just shows you more trend strength in terms of going down. If it's green, that just shows you more trend strength going up. You're looking then, of course, with the Easy Trader indicator. The key for the Easy Trader indicator, it only makes sense you're going to have an indicator called the Easy Trader if you're going to have a workspace called the Easy Trader. You look for these bars right here. You're trying to get to this second line right there. The green bar gets up to this line. That's going to be your tip to make sure you got your finger over there on that dome and you're getting ready, because you need to get this bar here to this line. 3 algorithms or more is where it's at this line. When it extends beyond that even more, that's 4, 5, or 6. You see a little bit more of an extension here. That's even better, shows you more trend strength. You've got the bias erg, green for the long, red for the short, and you've got the ergodic, green for the long, red for the short. And they're over here on the side. We just have a few of the other auxiliary indicators over here. But Mike Green, when he designed, developed, and came up with all these different indicators, he color coded them all. He wanted to make it easier for you and users. And you got to remember, Mike Green is a trader first and foremost. So when he come up with all these different indicators, he wants to make it easy to recognize when you got your long signal, when you got your short signal. So you're looking to have all your reds match up for your short. You're looking for all your greens to match up for your long. And then when you get this bar right here that I was talking about for the Easy Trader, and it gets up here to that line that I was talking about, just like for the long, that tells me get ready. We are getting very close to having our long signal on the Easy Trader. And when you do that, you're going to look right here. Here's where the bars started forming. You still had a white bar there. That's no trade. Still had a white bar here. Everything was starting to match up, but you still had your Easy Trader Buddy MACD was still white. It wasn't green yet. Now everything is starting to match up right here. Your Easy Trader Buddy, your Easy Trader indicator, your bias erg, your ergodic, and look at the very next bar. That right there is where it would have painted green. It would have put your money management out here right on your chart. It would have told you confirmation alert. It had told you the time. It had told you the price. That is where you'd have hit the market order long for your Easy Trader long entry. Would have been right there. It's all there, right there in the name, folks. Easy Trader. Short learning curve, comfortable way to trade. We're talking days, not weeks. It takes the fear out of when to pull the trigger. You're not sitting here with the manual. You're not trying to figure out when do I get into this trade? When do I get out of this trade? You know, all those different types of things. You don't, it takes the guesswork out of it. It's right there, folks. See that when you get this green bar, that's your go signal right there. You get the money management sitting right here on your chart, and you pull the trigger and you end the trade. That's the nice thing about the Easy Trader. It says it all right there in the name. It tells you when to get in, tells you when to exit. When I get the white bar, if I had not already filled this position on my dome, and for most of you, you would have already been closed and out of your position. But if not, when you got that white bar right there, that's your official exit. your money management, your trade management right there in your chart would disappear. You get the white bar and exit. The other thing that's nice about the Easy Trader, if you want to turn on the audio feature, you can. Many of these different indicators have all different types of settings that you can go into and you can make adjustments on. You can change colors. Mike Green's got steps. Sometimes you can turn on the audio. You could turn on the audio for the Easy Trader so that when you get your confirmation alert to take that long signal, it's going to give you the audio and it's going to tell you Easy Trader long. And not only are you going to be able to see it visually, you're going to be able to hear it, and then you're going to be able to hit that market order long on your dome and get into that order. But that's the nice thing about it. It's the Easy Trader. It just takes the fear out of it. Excellent performance. That's why it's our flagship discretionary trading software. In fact, when you get a chance, I turn it back over to Cameron. Cameron's going to probably talk a little bit about the website at dimensiontrader.com. Don't hesitate to take a look at it. Click on the performance tab. You're going to be able to confirm exactly everything that I'm talking about. We do a daily recap in our performance tab for the Easy Trader. You can go back and confirm the performance yourself. You can go back the last 5 years. That's how good that we feel about the success that we have here with the Easy Trader. But the Easy Trader uses a primary indicator called the signal generator. And the signal generator looks up to 15 different indicators behind the scenes to confirm when to go for that long signal or give you that red bar to go for that short signal. And that's when it paints the bars red for the short or green for the long, or if it senses the momentum is starting to waver, it'll give you that white bar. It'll give you the exit, no trade, reset. Then you're looking for your next trade. But that's Easy Trader, folks. We're talking short learning curve, days, not weeks. Easy way to trade. You don't have to guess anymore. When do I get in and when do I get out? Can't say enough about the Easy Trader. So having said that, I'm going to show you another workspace that I designed that I really like. And this is going to be called the Nexus. Now the Nexus, it's not like the Easy Trader. Easy Trader paints the bars green for your long, paints the bars red for your short. It confirms your entry, it confirms your exit. It makes it an easy way to discretionary trade. The Nexus is all advanced discretionary trading. You're going to use your indicators. You're going to look at your chart and you're going to make the determination when to get in and when to get out. The Nexus has some different trading rules, and some of those have to do with jumping the trade. What I mean by that is you can get in the trade a little bit earlier. And there's ways to do that with the Nexus, and I'll point those out here to you. You should be seeing this show up on your chart here just momentarily. Right there you go. This is the Nexus. The Nexus, this is all discretionary trading. So, I've got some of my favorite indicators over here on the right-hand side. I got about 7 of them. This is a combination of not only Dimension Trader indicators, but Ninja Trader indicators. But we'll cover those a little bit later. These are just some of my ones that I like to use, or my favorites, to help sometimes to confirm either my entry or also to help confirm when I might want to take an early exit. But let me widen this chart out. This right here, folks, this is the Nexus is right here. This is the Nexus. You've got 4 indicators down here at the bottom. And it looks like it's kind of busy, but it's not. And I'll point that out to you so you can easily read it. And we'll go over some of the trading rules and how to trade the Nexus. You've got 4 indicators down here at the bottom. They all start with ZTA. That's the This tells you that it's a dimension trader indicator, extreme monitor, CTA trend expansion, CTA chop meter, and the ultimate oscillator. And these are all the four that you see right here. And what you're looking for, and it's like the easy trader, we said that before, and that is color coded. You're just matching up the colors to figure out your short signals, to figure out your long signals. Now, you're looking here for the extreme monitor. Solid red bar is your short, and green bars are your long. Yellow means it's in transition. And so you're just looking to match up the colors. Now, the way this works with the indicators is warm colors represent your shorts. So that means your reds, your purples. Cool colors represent your longs, your blues, your greens. And so what you're doing is you're trying to match up your colors. And you're getting a solid bar here, for like here would be for the short. You got red solid. You got the purple right here for the trend expansion. Now what you're looking for in the trend expansion, not only the line, but like the lollipop on top, that gives you a complete confirmation in terms of for that short signal. You're always looking for the line plus the lollipop on top. You're trying to match that up also here with your chop meter, which you can see the red dot for the short, green would be for the long, yellow is in transition, white just means neutral. You're looking for red for the shorts or the purples or greens and blues for your long. And in this case, the ultimate oscillator, it would be red for the short, yellow's in transition, green for the long. So let me just scroll back here and we'll let's pick up over here um, in terms of looking at some of our trades. I know we got into some sideways and choppy trading, but we've also had some good moves here earlier. You can see like right over here, for an example, this is early morning trading. You can see right over here, and here was let me put you on my crosshair so you can see what I'm talking about. Here, green for the long on the extreme monitor. You got the trend expansion was green, but didn't have the lollipop. You got the chop was green. You got the ultimate oscillator. You look for all four to match up. That's the first thing that you look for. You got three out of the four, but you didn't get the fourth. The fourth came right there. Now, let me show you a little bit more in terms of the difference in the trading rules here with the Nexus and what I'm talking about. And I'll explain some of these the bars, the painting of the bars, and some of the things that you see up here for the Nexus. The bars are painted a little differently than what you saw here with the Easy Trader. You're looking for greens for the longs. Reds, of course, is the short. If the bars are hollow, that shows you more strength for the longs. If they are weakening, they get solid color. And the opposite is true for the shorts. When it's hollow, that shows you strength. Or weakness shows you hollow, and on the shorts, more strength is solid. So it's the opposite of the painting of the bars on the long. Now you also are going to see here these arrows. Reds represent shorts, greens represent your longs. And the other thing that's nice about this painting of the bars here for the Nexus, it's an indicator called ZTA Primary Super. And Primary Super is just you can get the automation, you can get the voice turned on for that indicator for the primary super. So when you hear primary arrow long, primary arrow short, primary, that's all right here too. And that's one of the things I like about it, is because in that way I can tell when I'm going to get ready to get my Nexus trade for that long or that short. I'm going to be able to hear the audio. So it's going to tell me, because I can have actually the audio turned on for when it's primary super arrow up or primary super arrow down. It gets me tuned in. Now the other thing that makes up this chart up here that you're seeing, you see this orange line? This orange line is a combination of the ADX and volume moving average. I had Mike Green design and custom design this for me to have this create a new balance line mid-band for me for my Nexus because what I was looking for is a way to not only show trend strength, but also a way to beat the chop. And the chop is shown here with the orange line, the balance line, by when it's flat and sideways trading. It's flat is the orange line. And when it trends up or if it trends down, shows me trend strength. And that's what I was looking for in this design of this balance line called the ZTA power line. You just want to stay on the upside for your long entry, the downside for your short entry. If it trends up, that's even better. That shows you trend strength. If it trends, it's sideways flat, that's flat, and sideways trading, beware. So what you're looking for here, and I should last point out to you is these dots. These are called the Zone Trader Assistant indicator. And the Zone Trader Assistant, if you opened up the indicator for Zone Trader Assistant, it has up to 12 to 13 different values that you get to pick and choose. I've got mine set up for a power level of 8. So I've told this indicator, which is proprietary here at Dimension Trader, Zone Trader Assistant, that when 8 of these different values match up for a long or a short, that I want it to put these dots on top of my bars so I know that they have matched up. And that's going to be my edge to help me when I want to jump the trade. Because as we're looking over here, and I'll point this out to you and give you some idea of what I'm talking about. You remember the first thing you're looking for is all 4 of your indicators to match up. Well, they don't match up there, but they do match up here. At the same time, my orange line is turning up, which shows me trend strength, that's a good sign for me. Plus, I've even got my power ball has kicked in, the power dot has even kicked in. So not only do I have all 4 matching up, I got the power dot, plus it's moving up on the orange line. Right there would be my entry on the long. If I move over here, you're looking, you're saying, well, everything has gone matched up, right? My long, my orange line is moving up. So I'm on the right side, it's trending up. I have only got 3 out of the 4 indicators all matching up. Right there, I get my Powerball. I've got 3 out of 4 right there with the Powerball. That's where I can jump the trade. That's part of the difference in the trading rules. You look for all 4 out of 4 without the Powerball, but if you get 3 out of the 4 with the Powerball, that's a reason for me to jump the trade and take it. And you can see what happens right there. I look at my orange line, it's trending up. I got 3 out of the 4 with the Powerball. I get in my trade right there. Look at that. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. But that's how you can use the difference in the trading rules with the Nexus in terms of for your discretionary trading. But it's different than Easy Trader. Easy Trader tells you when to get in, tells you when to get out. It paints the bars green for you for the long, red for the short. It also, puts the money market, the money management right there on your chart so you can see it. That's different than the Nexus. The Nexus is all discretionary trading. You have to use your indicators. It's got some different trading rules, but it also gives you some opportunity to jump some trades and do some things differently, just like using this ZTA power line to determine trend strength and when it's flat and sideways trading, which is one of the things I really like about it. Now, if you like the Easy Trader that I was showing you earlier, we do have that in an automated trader. That's called the GTX Easy Pro Scalper. If you like the Nexus that I'm showing you right now, yes, that's also available automated. That's called the GTX Nexus Pro Scalper. And get an opportunity and Cameron's going to talk a little bit more about that, about getting into the room. And when you get into the room, you're going to be able to see a little bit more in depth, not only in terms of the Easy Trader, the Nexus, some of the other platforms that we offer here at Dimension Trader, and you're going to be able to see the automated trading strategies, how you can set it up, how you can determine not only the contracts to trade, the days to trade, all that is you can set it up. And so if you're looking for even a more comfortable way to trade, instead of taking your finger off the coffee cup and move it over to the dome to get into that trade, well, now you have a way that you can just keep on drinking your coffee, set up your GTX Auto Trader, and let it go. So Cameron's going to talk about how you can get registered for the room and come on into the room, and we'll be glad to show that to you a little bit more in depth. Now, I did talk that I do have some other my favorite indicators over here, and I'll kind of point those out to you. We'll get into a little bit more in depth about those as well when you're in the room with us here next week. But I've got 7 different indicators over here. ZTA Compass Pivotier Confirm. This is a Dimension Trader indicator. Green represents longs, red represents short. Here's another one right here called the D9 Particle Oscillator. This is a Ninja Trader indicators. You're looking for the red dots for your short, greens for your long. You get a little bit more information here. The D trend, the predict. I like to use this to give me some idea if I see some trends changing, and it gives me an idea if I need to exit the market a little earlier. We also have the ZTA scalp trig. This is a Dimension Trader indicator. Starts with ZTA. When it gets over above the green line represents the long. Below the red line represents the short. The white represents exit, no trade. We have the trade bias selector. That's one of our indicators. We use this also on the Easy Trader. The DM, this is a Ninja Trader indicator. And this green dash line right here, this is the ADX. This is the average directional index. This shows you trend strength regardless of direction. This was a combination of the ADX that we used over here in our power line for the balance line mid-band that we've got over here for the Nexus. The only thing I care about here with the ADX is if it gets down to this 12 line that you see, this yellowish green line right there, that's my no-fly zone. I won't trade if it gets down to 12 or below. That tells me no trend. So you can see how low it is. Not a lot of trend strength going on right now. The best trading is above this 20 line, which is this purple line. But when it's at the 12, that's my no-fly zone. Also, the red represents your shorts and your blues represent your long. Your best trading is above that 20 purple line for your short or for your longs. If you got it trading like it is right now, trading in between or below that 20 line, that tells you you're looking at a lot of flat sideways trading here. I also have a zone trader assistant, just 2 values turned on over here on my right hand side, the MX average and the MACD-BB. The greens represent, of course, my longs. Reds represent my shorts. I like to use this sometime, not only as confirmation, but I also like to use it to see if I need to be looking at possibly an early exit. And last but not least, the BOP. This stands for balance of power. This is a Ninja Trader indicators. Bars up above represent your long, bars down below represent your shorts. I really like to look at the percentile over here. When my percentile is getting up close to 30 or more percent, that tells me good trading. If it's down below, I start being a little concerned because I don't think I have enough strength, and I am a little hesitant sometimes to pull the trigger. But some of these are my favorite indicators. You get the chance to join us here next week and be a part of the Easy Trader Training and Orientation Room. Certainly we'll show you how I can use some of these indicators in addition to my Nexus to give you either a little bit more confirmation or possibly once you get into the trade when you might want to take an early exit. Folks, very, both of them very powerful, and I'm getting ready to turn it over to Cameron, but folks here at Dimension Trader, this is, I believe, is truly the only software that you'll ever want to purchase that will take care of your day trading needs. It continues to grow with you as you grow as a trader. That's what I like about it. Not only do you have 34 workspaces and the 38 or more indicators and the 3 automated trading strategies, but you can either start off with the easy trader. If you want to get into the automation, you can. If you want to get into more advanced discretionary trading, you can. You purchase the software here at Dimension Trader. All the upgrades come to you free of charge. Any new indicators that Mike Green Designs develops comes to you free of charge. You won't be looking for any more indicators. I don't. I don't look for any more indicators, and I love indicators. And the software, you get all the updates that come to you free of charge. So your software is still current today, next month, next year, 3 years from now. That's why I said it's truly the only software that you'll ever need to purchase to take care of your day trading needs. So having said that, let me go ahead and wrap it up, and I'll turn it back over to Cameron, and he can talk to you a little bit more about how you can join us next week and see a little bit more about the Easy Trader and the Nexus and the other platforms that we have to offer here at Dimension Trader. So thank you, everyone.
Y in the chat box to make sure that I'm being heard. Never know. But hey, thank you. Yeah, as Mike said, it's the only set of indicators you'll ever need to buy. And the beautiful thing is with Easy Trader, the first method that Mike demonstrated for you, and you'll see more of this in the Easy Trader training and orientation room next week. It's as simple as when the bars go green, go long. The trade's over. But more often than not, you've already hit your target before they go. I mean, if it runs into a trend, bars go red, go short.
Buy signal for Easy Trader.
And we also have audio prompts. That was one you just heard, and it wasn't staged, believe it or not. Yeah, we have a lot of audio prompt associated. So you don't need. Some traders won't need any of the other indicators when they get started. What I tell you, as you become more sophisticated in your trading and you want a little more data, a little more edge, the tools that we have may be the edge to really help you turn the corner. But in the meantime, what we have here is we do take, we track our performance, and you can see this on the website. We every time Easy Trader signaled an entry, we treated that as a as an entry, and then we have a trade strategy behind it that sorry here guys. We have a trade strategy behind our method here that Mike Havens goes over in the room every day. That is a series of 2 or 3 contracts, depending on what strategy we're using. We take one off at a particular target. Then we have a runner running, and we go over that in our room. Let me show you what this has done. You can see this in our off of our website in the performance tab. And this is using 2 contracts over a 20-month period, just tracking the net of the signals. And there's not all winners. This averaged little more than 70% during this period of time here. But we've never had a losing month. Just running the Easy Trader, taking the signals that it presents to you, and then running the strategy that we built in the Easy Trader training and orientation room. Now I'm going to put in the chat room a link. There you go. That's the link you're going to want to use. We're going to come back here. I want you to be our guest in the Easy Trader training and orientation room. It's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We start at 9:20, about 10 minutes before the market opens. Mike Havens goes for about an hour and a half. We got this is in the ES. This is the S&P E-mini, world's most popular futures contract. And you can see we run Mondays and Tuesdays. We're working with the Easy Trader. We show a little bit about the automated system, how it can take these trades for you. If you're a little gun shy on that mouse, let the GTX automated entry put you into the trade. You can then manipulate it. You can manage that trade, or let the built-in strategy that you've programmed run it for you. So the way you get in is go to our website, and it's dimensiontrader.com. In the lower left-hand corner, you see those red arrows pointing there. Register here, it says. Click here. Now, that's going to take you to the link I just put in and Yana also put it there for us. Click on that link, go to register. When you do click on that, it tells you a little more about what we do there, and then please click here to register for your pass. Now, this is a slide, so I really can't do that at this point, but that's what it's about. It's that simple. We want you to register and take a look at us next week. You'll be pretty impressed with what you see there. Now, in addition to the Easy Trader training and orientation room, we have every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, which we're encouraging all of you to register for. We also have twice a month the Insiders Club. Now, in the Insiders Club, that's our owners come together in a webinar, and the developer of Dimension Trader training, he shows us what he's working on. If he's got new indicators coming or a different combination of indicators, we have 38 indicators in our stable. You have a lot of different options as how you want to use these tools, and that's what he shows for us in the Insiders Club. It's the first and third Wednesday of every week. Now we record all of that and we post it up on the members area in the web, and there we've got our training manuals and a lot of training video in addition to all the archived Insider Club videos, and that's for owners only to get into that members area. Now, as Mike Havens said, we have a tremendous amount of support. Mike Green, at a predetermined appointment time, comes onto your machine and he'll install it for you, give you a little tour of where everything's at. We've made it very, very simple to operate our software. We actually have icons that we put in your little toolbar to help you move around quicker. We've got the tech, we have owner support. Any future indicator that Mike creates as it relates to the software package is included. It just in the next upgrade, you get it. And of course, all future upgrades are included. Now, this is probably the greatest value on the web today. I know there's a lot out there, but if you're an indicator-driven trader, if you like the edge that indicators give you, we have the stable of I feel the best, definitely the more depth to our indicators than most of what we see out there. I'm telling you folks, there are packages for well over $10,000 that aren't as dynamic as what our indicators are for only $29.95. Now that includes all of our trading models, which is the Easy Trader and the Nexus, the formatted workspaces for each trading model, and these are formatted not only for the ES, but gold, and the Russell, oil, any futures contract works. Our software works very well on all future contracts. And using NinjaTrader, it's so easy to change the instrument you're trading. You all know that. So we have the templates there. We've got pre-formatted workspaces for any instrument you want to trade. And we also have 3 different automated systems, entry systems. These are automated entry and trade management systems, including one for the Easy Trader and one for the Nexus. We have the 38 indicators we've spoken to, the education, and the support. So once again, folks, I do want to remind you to go there and I'm going to put the link back in there in the chat room, so it's live. You can just click on it, register now, takes you to that. And if you got any questions, put them in the chat room at this point, because Riley and Yana, what we had to present today. Let me move forward here. If you have questions, you want to reach me, Cameron@dimensiontrader.com. That's how get straight to me. I'll be happy to respond to any questions you have. And I do want to thank you for your time. So we're going to leave you folks with, again, the slide, where to register for your guest pass next week at www.dimensiontrader.com. And I do encourage you to go through the panel on the left here. These are our menu. There's that performance tab we talked about. That's going to bring you to a YouTube video, not this one up here on the right, but there'll be another one on that page with all of our historical daily recaps. The little YouTube video or YouTube button up on top takes you to our YouTube channel, where we post a lot of these webinars that we're doing here today, as well as others that we've done on the other trading methods that we have. So it's good to look around. Quite a bit of data there in our website. Well, with that, I want to thank everybody for the time you spent, and turn it back over to you, Rob. Thank you.
Cameron and Mike, for your detailed presentation on how you use Easy Trader to